What's up, guys? Red Roadie signing in. Let me tell you something. Since I got this new instrument, I really enjoyed the sound of it. And I can play blues just fine on it. But I've actually looked for lessons to see what people were doing with the Merlin as far as blues go. And let me tell you something. Their idea of blues is not my idea of blues. So maybe you agree with me, maybe you had the same problem. I want to walk you through some basic blues progression and then play around with a few songs. Now, the channel is build and play, of course, so, you know, and I work mostly with the cigar box. Having that said, being a person who's used this slide quite a bit on different instruments, it gives you a certain technique, and once you have that technique, you can put it into pretty much any instrument. My slide is special. It's made by a company here. This is a copywritten tool right here. Nobody can make these but them. It's actually they're up here in Massachusetts, and here comes my son with a bendy mask to scare me. Bendy and the ink machines. Okay, can I make a video and then we can do that? That's wonderful. Don't say things like that. You dropped the bendy toy and he said he's drunk. My kid, I swear, because he watches too much YouTube. Don't let your kids watch YouTube. They might see me. Anyway, no. My slide made here in Mass. You see that cutaway there? What that allows for is for me to slide that on my finger and be able to bend perfectly without ever worrying about, you know, is it going to slide down too far? Am I going to be stuck with a stiff finger, you know? But then, for more control, on the side there, I can't really see it myself on the camera, so let's see if I can, there you go. There's a little notch here as well. What that's for is now you have your finger in here. You can bend, but you can put this finger into this notch right here, and it gives you more control. So now your slide doesn't turn on you either. It is the best slide I've ever owned. They make these with different cuts for different people. If you're, say somebody plays on this finger instead, and you want the cut down here on the other side, or whatever, they do that. They're available at Ray Mullins Music in Swansea, Mass. I have told them I would tell people they have them. I'm not paid by them or anything like that, but I have their blessing to talk about it. So, because I told them it's the best slide I've ever had when I was in there getting strings for one of these. Finally found some. And like I was saying, the channel's build and play, and pretty soon we're going to have this box, which I'm still working on. It's my father's. I put a little, oh wait, I got it upside down here. This I'm still attaching. It's going to be a cowboy themed box, so I get like this cowboy silhouette thing I put there. And my father's cigars box. I've already put my sound hole, which will actually be filled mostly by the neck. And what I hope is it'll leave enough opening here on the sides to look like F-holes, you know. So that'll look pretty cool. Give it, and I like that violinish type look. And here's the piece of poplar that I need to put through a table saw first. Since I don't have one in my apartment, I have to go over to my father's house and cut it. And then it'll be rasped and shaped, and it'll have a neck. And this nice piece of poplar will be the neck. I'll have a homemade one of these to show you soon. Oh my God, Austin, you know, keep your jokes down over there and stop talking like that with playing with bendy figurines and stuff. Okay, blues. Well, first, maybe you want a rhythm, right? Something you can, you know, mess around with, incorporate into things. So, like, try to do the little pull off part, but this is simple. It's just bar the top 2 strings, and then go on to the middle string with, I like to use my middle finger and index. And before you switch, like if you're going up here, you can do an open. I'm messed up. The first one I started off with is just 2nd string, index finger, and you leave an open. So there you go, there's the little rhythm for you. I watch people play blues on it here, and except for one old man playing a slide and doing his own original song, which I found very hilarious, the lyrics he uses in it and everything, about how it's hard to play the blues on the Merlin. I have not seen anybody play a good blues video. They do things like this, and they'll be like, this is the blues. They'll be like, and I'm like, how's that blues? It's not blues. You know, it's like, I haven't, so I'm helping you now. I'm going to give you some blues. We're going to mess around a little bit. Show you it can be done. Get your turn around there. So you can even do like, I got a little sloppy there, but because I'm sitting on the edge of this couch, and normally when I'm playing this, I'm laid back or standing. I don't feel comfortable sitting with this instrument, but anyhow, yeah, I mean, messed up. Now you want Mississippi blues. I'm sorry, hold on. of sound. You can do like, what is that song's name? Muddy Waters. Can't think of the song right now. It's crap. What's the name of that song? It's, I'm going to show it to you in a second, but I want to tell you what it is first. Can't Be Satisfied. Yeah, it's a nice slide one. So you can do something like, hold on. Yeah, you always love to make the guitar cry for a few minutes. You'd say, "Roll me like a rock." Muddy Waters. That was his way of saying rock and roll, you know, but he made it that way for blues specifically. Awesome song there. Going where I leave, ain't coming back no more. Going down south, baby, don't you think you wanna go? Yeah, oh, never mind. Don't you know? Can't be satisfied. Oh, Lord knows I can't keep from crying. Okay, I'm horrible with singing and playing that right now, but I'll give you an idea, you know. I was totally off timing. But anyway, so there you go. Try some crap out. There is plenty of things you can do with blues here. Still trying to get something that's a little like. I can't, you know. I haven't figured it out yet, but when I do, I'll show you. No. Not. I've been playing all over the neck. It's the guy who wrote his original song. It was funny because he called it. I can play the blues on my Merlin, but I'm missing some notes. And that was the only thing that even sounded bluesy, and he was also using the slide. I've looked through 100 videos on YouTube and everywhere. Nobody plays anything that even remotely sounds like blues. They say it's blues, but it don't sound like blues to me. So I just showed you some real blues techniques. You know how to use a slide. You're already into blues. You probably already figured out what I figured out. Otherwise, use a lot of palm muting, use a lot of double picking. While you're alternate picking, if you know what I mean, you're tapping that note twice. You're not going 1, 2, 3. You're going 1, 3, 2, 3, 1. If that makes sense. So, like for instance, I'll show you. Instead of going, you know, this is what you have to do technique-wise for blues. Instead of going, you know, go this way, 3, 2. I mean, 3, 1, 2. So instead of go, when you're doing that while you're playing chords or doing your own little finger thing that you figured out and you're playing blues, that will come in handy. That is the recipe for good blues music. You leave it out and you make people anticipate that note from when it comes back, or that chord, or whatever it might be. Hope you enjoyed. Red Roadie signing out.